Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Tri-City Tide Media Day. Joining us at the table, just sitting down now, number 3, James French.
New upgrade.
New upgrade. And sitting next to James French, number 10, Fenley Jean-Baptiste. Fenley, I'm going to start with you. You've played in this gym before as an opponent. What are you looking forward to playing in this gym as part of the home team?
Just delivering the same thing, but this time with the Tide.
Now, you've heard the crowd inside this gym. What are your thoughts on the atmosphere around the Tri-City Tide, and what are you looking forward to most throughout the season?
Playing here or playing against here at the time was, always fun. The crowd was always engaging, wonderful crowd.
And your last name, Jean-Baptiste, do you have any French in your family? Do you know French? Can you speak French?
I'm Haitian, so
Haitian?
I speak Creole.
It's Creole.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Continuing on the French tip, James French, this is your second year with the Tide. You've been in this community to witness the in-season and the off-season. What do you think the excitement is surrounding the team this year?
Yeah, I think guys are excited after how we finished last year. Thought second half of the season was much better, and I'm sure fans would agree. So I think everybody's excited to keep that energy going. Fans had a good experience, so I know they're excited to be back. So I think it's going to be all around more fun for everybody.
And what are you looking to bring to the court? Are you looking to break through in certain areas? Do you have a certain role that you're looking to step into and progressing your role with the team this year?
I think honestly just bring the same thing I brought last year. A couple extra shots in there, a couple extra buckets, but keep doing what I was doing last year. Keep sharing the rock. Kind of helping everybody play as a team, and hopefully that leads to some more wins and other guys getting their chance too.
This one goes to James as well. How have the new additions this year fit into the team, and how are you guys looking?
I think pretty good so far. I mean, we'll see how it goes tonight, but I'm pretty confident. We got a wide variety of skills. Personalities seem pretty great. Everybody's talking to each other already, talking on defense. So if this is a predictor for how the season is going to go, then I'm feeling pretty good.
And just wrapping up training camp, Fenley, what was the environment like at training camp? Was it a competitive environment?
Yeah, it's very intense. Everybody giving it their all. Everybody going at each other, but through like a brotherly hug. So it was nothing awesome.
And you have a very relaxed demeanor off the court. When you get on the court, what is it that you're looking to accomplish out there? I assume, cleaning up the glass, but how do you make your impact on the game?
I impact everywhere really, whether it's rebounding, passing, shooting, whatever I could do to help the team win.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. We appreciate your time, and we're going to bring in a couple of new players. So good luck on the season, and we look forward to following.
For sure. Thank you, guys. Go Tide.
And now coming up to the microphone, we have 14, local favorite Doug Thomas, and number 2, East Bay Wall Maywin. I'm going to start with you, Wall. You come from Maine, which has, in my experience, a love affair with basketball. The University of Maine, I remember growing up watching Cindy Blodgett win championship after championship. What has growing up in Maine or playing in Maine meant to you, and what do you think it's done to help prepare you for the future?
Being from Maine, Maine has a large amount of support when it comes to basketball, especially, and just having a huge sense of pride. There's not a lot of Mainers that get to play outside of the state of Maine, and whenever anyone from the state of Maine goes out to play outside of the state of Maine, I know Maine itself really just gives support to everyone. So.
I think Rick Carlisle was the most successful Maine alumni, but now we've got Cooper Flagg in the NBA. What was that like being in the state as the buzz started to build around a player like that? And is it inspiring and fueling that I can make it from here attitude?
It is. I've always had the mindset of if anyone can do it, why not you? But seeing Cooper Flagg do what he's doing definitely has opened a lot of eyes. Um, I've always seen a lot of talent coming out of Maine. There's always been a huge amount of talent, but Cooper Flagg's taking it to the next level. He's inspiring a lot of kids, even myself actually. Giving me that hope to keep going.
Now, Doug, you're heavily involved with the youth in our community here. Welcome back for another season. What have you been noticing through the youth community, their growth and the growth with the Tide together? Are we seeing more of your players making it to games? What have you been experiencing being in the community as well as being a player on the floor?
I think as far as me being in the community is bringing out a lot more of the players from all the organizations, from the Moncton Hawks all the way to, Cape Breton. I've been in Florenceville, a lot of Sackville, Amherst players you see. It was almost like 60 players came one night, together. And that's amazing. That's huge for me, just seeing the players that I train come in not only to see me play, but to see my teammates play as well.
And it's obvious that there is a love from the players. Every time you step on the floor, it seems like they live up to your motto. They bring the thunder. There's a great applause. Is Moncton starting to feel a little bit like home?
Yeah, I've been here approaching 3 years, and I love training all the kids, and that's really what's kept me here. And my people always ask me, what's keeping you there? And I'm like, it's just me training the kids out in the community. Every day I wake up just trying to see which kids I can make a better player, today. No matter if it's in New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, I'm down to train if they want the training.
This question goes to Doug. Just how far do you think this team is going to be able to get this season?
What I see the talent now, I feel like we have a very good chance to compete, for a championship. And, that's always the plan to do, but, I feel like this year we have the right guys, the right attitudes, the right work ethic. People know my motto is harder work pays off. And I had a session last night from 8 to 10 with some players, and I invited out my teammates, and 8 out of 12 showed up to the gym, just to get shots up on the other side. So that's big for me. Like I said, hard work pays off. They want to lift weights, they want to shoot, they want to do all of that. So that's letting me know that they want to come here and win a championship.
Absolutely, yeah. And what do you think this team really excels at? What can we expect to see on the court?
Togetherness, teamwork, positivity. I think the guys are going to be rooting each other on. I don't see nobody tearing each other down, going at each other, trying to outplay anybody. I feel like everybody's going to put it together, and we're going to give the crowd what they want to see this season.
Wonderful. Thank you, gentlemen. And we're going to bring up a few other players here as well as we make our way through Media Day, broadcasting live on YouTube right now to all the Tide fans out there. And we will be kicking off our preseason activity a little later on in the day as we get into action between the Tri-City Tide and the Port City Power. And sliding up now, we're going to bring Big Euro to Mike, King Pseudo Tommy Ephraim. Nope. Correcting the nickname, Ice-T, Tommy Ephraim. Sorry about that, Tommy. We've been making notes, and we're all getting to know each other here. How's the process been for you getting settled in, meeting the teammates, and starting the camaraderie that will be needed to take you through the season?
Man, it's been great. Everybody's been super nice, super kind. It was a great transition coming in and everything like that, and everybody's been super supportive and just working together.
Now, Big Euro, tell us your real name other than the nickname.
Jordan Robinson.
Now, Jordan, does the Euro in the nickname suggest a career in Europe? And what has your career been like? And tell us about the places you've seen.
The Euro in my name.
Oh, we lose it?
Hello.
Okay, keep going.
The Euro in my name is actually from the Euro step in basketball. So it's just a move that I was doing a lot last year with the Willamette Valley Jags, and my teammates just started calling me that.
So, getting into the paint with that is going to be important. What do you look to bring to the team this year, and how do you think your game is going to fit in with the overall group?
I'm looking to be the glue guy that fits all the missing gaps, bring a lot of energy on defense, diving on the ground and getting buckets, making things easier for my teammates.
And Tommy, what is it you're looking to bring to the floor this year?
Bodies, a lot of bodies.
Buckets.
A lot of bodies.
So, Tommy, where are you from, and what's the adjustment been like settling into Moncton?
I'm from upstate New York, and the adjustment it's been super smooth because everybody's been super helpful, just trying to, make sure that everybody's comfortable and is in the right spot, and it's been really well. Coaches are super nice, so, really communicative and everything like that, so it's been pretty good.
And just coming out of training camp, what was the competition level like that? And if it was at a high level, how excited does that have you guys going forward into the season?
Yeah, very high level. Everybody gave their all. Actually shocked me a little bit seeing how much skill we had on the team. So just seeing everybody else compete, it naturally makes you want to boost up your game to stay on timing, stay on your A game.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. We really appreciate your time today. And we will continue with our Media Day coverage live on YouTube as we prepare for the Tri-City Tide's first preseason game of the year versus the Port City Power. And Kyle, are we rounding up a few more guests? We are, as I said, broadcasting live from Crandall University. Crandall University has been the home to the Tri-City Tide for the past 2 seasons. And the environment here has been rather electric thanks to the fan support that we've received from not only the citizens of Moncton, but Riverview and Dieppe. It is not rare to see the crowd filled with youth basketball jerseys from all of the people coming out to support the team. And stepping up to the table right now, we have DQ. DQ, tell us a little bit about your early experiences with the Tri-City Tide so far.
It's been pretty good. Just coming the first day on training camp, there's a lot of good energy, a lot of competition. Just, trying to find the right guys to put together, so we just play good basketball,
And when we spoke earlier, I was, prodding, trying to get a nickname, and you were basically like DQ for 3. Do you find yourself living out on the 3-point line, and is that something you're looking to bring to the table?
A little bit, but I'll probably say, just growing up, my number's always been 3, so that's always what I go by. So just DQ and then the number 3, so that's just me.
Wonderful. How's the transition been for you?
The transition has been amazing. Just from the combine to meeting Dustin and meeting DQ, Kendall, and CJ, and us all competing, and us coming here and bringing our energy, positive energy, to what the Tri-City Tide already has going. It's just been a great experience, and I'm looking forward to continuing it.
Now, when I got here, very first thing today, you were already in the gym putting shots, and you've been putting up shots the entire time I'm here. Are you a gym rat?
Yeah, I kind of live in there just a little bit. It's hard to make it here to this level without doing that, especially where myself and DQ come from, out in Oklahoma. So it's nice to be able to see that work come to fruition and to ramp it up a little bit more as we continue to go forward.
Does it make it easier having somebody from your home state with you as you travel to the Great White North in the middle of the winter?
Most definitely. It's made it easy. And initially, we didn't really know that we were from the same place. We kind of just talked about it and figured out we know a lot of the same people. We know, we've played against a lot of the same people in a lot of the same places. So it's just nice to bring that familiarity and for us to just use that to create chemistry and work together. So I know we both want to see each other succeed, and we're going to hold each other accountable to make sure we do that.
Now, you're talking about discovering common traits. When you get out there on the floor with your teammates, as the action starts rolling on, does the comfort level go up as you realize the talent level of your teammates?
Yeah, and I think that could be seen through training camp. I think day by day we progressively, looked more cohesive and looked more like a team. And on top of that, we were competing at a very high level, and that was a lot of fun. So I'm just super excited to pull all that together and just go out there and put together the strongest 12 and win some basketball games.
And DQ, first impressions of Coach Todd McKillop. In this community, he's well known. What are your early impressions of Coach, and how your thoughts on how he's looking to have you play this year?
I don't think he's a pretty good coach, real chill coach, I would say. He doesn't really yell too much. You know, he's straightforward, tells you what he wants us to do, and then we just go out there and hoop. He lets us be us, and then I'm real comfortable around him. So I'll say he's a real good guy.
Does that comfort level make it easier to bring your game to the floor?
I would say, yeah, well, I'm more confident, you know, having a coach that's like laid back, you know, it gives me more confidence in him believing in us. So it gives the whole team confidence, and we'll just be able to go out there and hoop and be us.
Have you ever had a coach that wasn't so laid back, and how do you feel that type of energy impacted your game?
I mean, I had a few coaches that wasn't so laid back, that would always be on you and just want the best. It's really not be on you. They just want the best from. They just want the best from you. So you know, just I don't really think it makes a difference. So like, if they are still on me at the same time or laid back, I don't think it makes a difference. I'm gonna just be me at the end of the day. So yeah.
Now, just on a social note, have you tried any Canadian delicacies? Was there any food you were looking to try when you first landed? Are you digging into the poutine, or what that's been like?
I've heard about the poutine, but I haven't tried it. I think I would probably try it, but I haven't tried it yet. So nah.
I think I tried poutine once. It was pretty good. I had like a little breakfast bowl, had some poutine in it, cheese, eggs. So I was eating that for breakfast while I was coming to training camp. So gave me the feel I needed. And then I don't know if sweet and sour meatballs are a Canadian thing, but I'd never heard of it. So that was an exciting thing to try at the potluck. So I feel like I had a great taste of Canada.
And what was that like as you roll into that potluck and see the community support that's already waiting for you?
It's amazing, and considering that this is only the second year of the Tide, to see that community support is obviously we're moving in the right direction, and I think that's setting us up for a great preseason starting tonight and a great regular season, and get a TBL championship at the end.
Wonderful, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us today. It is Media Day, live on YouTube for the Tri-City Tide. And we've been interviewing players so far, but it looks like we've got coach and ownership coming to the table right now. Welcome, Coach Andrew Sharp and not Coach Dustin, GM and owner Dustin Casey. Thank you so much for joining us, gentlemen. Early thoughts, Coach, on what we could look forward to seeing tonight as the team continues to develop chemistry and settle into a playing style.
Yeah, I mean, it's early in the season, first preseason game, so we're excited to welcome the new team, Port City Power, and see what we've got, really. Put some guys in some different spots and rotate through and see some old faces. So I think, this game will be about trying new things and really seeing what we've got for a team.
And the coach up opposite you is a familiar face, having worked with him last year. Are you looking for anything specific in the way St. John is going to play, or is it just going to be a read and react situation?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Spahn, I got a lot of love for Coach Spahn. Probably wouldn't be here without him, so it's going to be really exciting to go up against him, and I expect he'll do the same things he's done for the past 35 years in his coaching career, and he always builds his team off defense. I'm sure the Power will be exactly a Coach Spahn team built from the defense out, so yeah.
And Dustin, a lot of work has gone into building the team for this year. We've discussed it a little bit through the offseason. Tell us what it is you were hoping to accomplish at the Combine and Draft, and do you feel you were successful in achieving your goals, bringing new players into the fold?
I think we had a successful draft. We found some players I think fit the image, fit the team, do what we're trying to do. We found some guards and some shooters, and that's really the holes we were missing. We had some big signed and we had some wings signed, but we really needed to fill those holes, and I think we went and found them. It was a lot of work. Andrew and myself and Todd were on the phone all that weekend, researching players and talking to players and looking at players. So it was more than just me watching a player for 5 minutes. There was a lot of research done, to learn more about these individuals we brought in, more about their characters, their backgrounds, see if they would fit the team. I think we did well, and I think you're going to be impressed with some of these players you're going to see tonight and for the rest of the season.
Outside of skill, what is it you're looking for in a player before they join the Tide, specifically on the character side? What kind of foundation are you looking to lay down as a general manager?
So we're looking for individuals who are going to be, respectful to the team, to the staff, to the volunteers, and be respectful to what they're trying to do. I know Coach Sharp, he's very good at reaching out to different coaches and previous coaches and tracking people down to get references. That's something we're big into. We learned a lot last year about personalities clashing, and we tried to avoid that this year. So I think the group we have here, I can't foresee any issues, but I think we've put the legwork behind what we were hoping to do.
And in my preseason interview with Coach McKillop, he had a palpable excitement about the availability of size on this team. From your perspective, what are your thoughts on the team makeup, and are you anticipating being able to accomplish anything different than you would have been able to last year with this new lineup?
I think, it's nice to have the big dog back, Doug Thomas. I think that's going to keep, just really give us some stability. In terms of, are we different? Probably maybe we're a little leaner, a little faster. We brought in our least favorite person to play against, of course, Baptiste. So it's going to be nice to have him on our team as opposed to having to defend him and go against him. But probably our team maybe is a little leaner, a little faster. But we still, like you mentioned, we still have that size there in Baptiste and Doug Thomas and Will Maiwen. And so, we do have some nice big pieces as well, for sure.
So does that round out the work on the glass and being a good rebounding team? Does that help you play faster?
Yeah, because that helps us to get out in transition for sure. And I think that's, one of the things Dustin said from the get-go is that he wants to recruit rebounding. And we really did make an attempt to do that. And I think Dustin did a fantastic job of bringing in some glass cleaners. Like you said, that'll help us get out in transition. And if we can get that rebound and push it out to our guards and get up the floor quick, I think rebounding will help that for sure.
And Dustin, from an ownership level, the community support seems to be growing. What can you tell me about the support you're receiving from the business community, the media, and other groups as the team grows and settles into its home here in the Tri-City?
Yeah, a lot of more people are recognizing the name. There's still some people who don't, and that's a conversation we have. And I tell them all about the league, about the team, and when I tell them, this is the third biggest basketball league in North America, it kind of opens their eyes. When they see that after the NBA and the G League, this is it. It opens a lot of people's eyes to realize how big this product these players are and how far some of them actually go. So, I think getting out to a game is important. Once you see the game in person, you'll realize how high level basketball this is, how fast these guys are, how precise they are. These guys have been training their whole lives just to do this one specific thing. So I think, it's important. Come out and check out a game. It'll blow your mind when you actually see this in person.
Coach, anything you'd like to add before we wrap up?
Really excited for the season, and we're tremendously happy to be back here at Crandall University. I will say, it's such a beautiful facility, and what a great place to host these excellent players, fantastic athletes. They deserve a facility like this for sure. So I think the only thing I would add is just we're really excited to have Crandall University back on board and to be back in this venue. And I think our fans are love coming here, and it's really like I said, it's nice to be able to give these deserving athletes such a great facility. So yeah.
And Dustin, anything you'd like to say before we wrap up?
No, we're excited for the season, and we hope that the fans enjoy it, and we're looking to make a push and make a run to deep in the playoffs this year. That's what we're planning on doing.
Wonderful. Coach Andrew Sharp and owner Dustin Casey and general manager, thank you so much for joining us today. Coming up to the mic now, number 4, CJ Jameson Jr., if I've got that correct. Some of the players have been changing numbers today, so if my notes are incorrect. And Kendall Latney, did I get the last name right?
Yes.
Awesome. Kendall, tell me a little bit about your basketball history and how you've been settling in here in Moncton.
You know, it's actually pretty funny. It's just a story. Being from Atlanta, Georgia, you know, it gets very hot all those times and all those situations. But come up here to Moncton, it's definitely a different cultural change, but something I haven't been used to before. So it's be a good time really getting track of things.
So from hot Atlanta to cold Canada, aside from the weather, what are you seeing between the lines on the floor from your teammates, from the potluck? Are you excited to play your first game in front of this crowd, and what are you looking forward to?
Oh, of course. I mean, from the training camps days to now the games, and I mean, it's been one of the biggest competitive moments I've ever seen. So everyone's talking, everyone's has like the biggest energy in the world. So that gives me a boost to be like, you know what, I really love this team. And then, like, of course, off the court, you have the biggest community that I've witnessed already from the potluck situations and everyone else coming up. So it's been one of those moments where I feel like it's a huge community coming around. All the games we fill, the games we pack. Once again, the crowd's going to be warm. So it's one of those big, great moments.
CJ, what are you looking to bring to the floor this year, and what role are you hoping to take with the Tri-City Tide?
What I'm kind of looking to bring forward is a great three-point shooter. I can shoot pretty well from beyond the three-point line, and also I'm a big defensive person, so being able to be real energetic on defense, get steals, and get a lot of rebounds.
So it's been mentioned that getting out in transition is going to be important for the team this year. Playing fast is going to be important. As a player, how do you balance playing fast versus rushing? What goes through your mind as you're looking to execute at a high speed?
You know, it's just the feeling of the game, whatever game we're in, just being able to execute whatever, if we're in speedy transition, get into our sets and just play ball. I feel like we got great chemistry, so playing fast is really not going to be a problem. So, yeah.
And Kendall, tell us a little bit about your game and what you're looking to do on the floor.
Anything you ask me to, as a coach to say, bring the ball down the floor, scoring if I have to, playing defense, crashing the glass. Just also like the biggest things or smallest things. So just crashing the glass, diving on rebounds, diving on the floor. Just those things would probably be my biggest strength.
And how have you gotten along so far with your new coach, who's not with us today, but will be soon? What do you think about the plan that he's put forward for you guys this year?
I believe it's a great plan. You know, all the little sets that we already have. It's one of the things I'm used to. So I think we can easily pick that things up and keep it pushing. So.
And CJ, I mean, is he looking to put you into plays, or is he running principles that he's looking for you to execute on? And what do you prefer?
It's pretty much principles he's looking for us to execute out of, and that's pretty much what I prefer, being able to make reads and just read and react off the teammates and be able to pretty much do our own thing, but within the kind of foundations of the sets. So.
All right. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We really appreciate your time today. As we continue our live broadcast from Crandall University in advance of the Tri-City Tide's home preseason opener versus the Port City Power. Once again, we want to thank all of our sponsors who've been involved in putting this together this year, including Q103, the City of Moncton, Maritime Furniture, and Optimum Law. An operation like this requires quite a few volunteers, as well as support staff and local players making up the practice team as well. And we are so very grateful to have not only those people involved, but the people putting forward this broadcast. It is truly a family environment that has developed over the last couple of years. And from the Tri-City Tide, I can say we're all very grateful for the support. Now coming to the table, a man that I misnamed him in a game earlier this year. I hit him with the Devon, but it's Devon Glenn. Vaughn, what's it like being in a community and then being able to represent that community?
It's a tremendous honor. Coming here in Moncton's been like my second home. So playing university here for 5 years, having a tremendous impact to the community and the kids, it's truly a blessing.
Now, it's well known in basketball circles that you are out there working with kids, working with other players, being involved with runs, I believe through Marco's Clinic, correct?
Yes, sir. I help volunteer, train kids, do anything I can to kind of help inspire them and move forward in the youth. Because I'm grateful to be here, and everybody wants to learn, so I'm just great to be that inspiration for the youth as of right now.
So you mentioned your playing career collegiately. What's your comfort level with Coach McKillop?
I'm extremely comfortable with Coach Todd. Coach, he has been a tremendous role model for me during my university years. He is someone I can always call to rely on, to always have my back. So it feels way more comfortable coming back and playing for Todd and playing in Crandall as well, and playing with James, one of my former teammates. So having those guys here, it brings a comfortability level through the roof for me. So.
And from that comfort, are you able to bring confidence to the floor, being so comfortable? And what are you looking to accomplish with that confidence out there on the floor?
Yes, at this level, I feel like confidence is very important. You always have to have confidence and be able to believe in yourself and what you can bring to the team. So coming back here playing at Crandall is a tremendous honor and a blessing, and it always makes me feel like home because I've worked out here and I've took a million shots in this gym. So coming back and playing here is always a blessing, but it always makes me feel that much more comfortable playing here at the pro level.
Have you attended a Tide game in this building?
Yes, I have.
What's the atmosphere difference between a Crandall game and a Tide game, if there is any?
I would say both the environments is it's very energetic, but the Tide, I feel like it's on another level. There's a lot more fans. The fans are not crazy, but they are just ready to cheer us on anything we need. So like the environment's very, very crazy in here. So it brings the energy for us as well.
All right. Thank you so much, Devon. We really appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
And that concludes our interview portion of Media Day. We want to thank everybody that has come up to the table to speak to us so far. And we're looking forward to bringing you more basketball action later on this afternoon as we get into the first preseason game of the year for the Tri-City Tide versus the Port City Power.